and welcome once again. This is Work, Life, and Living with Lois. My name is Lois. So this whole channel is about work. We talk about issues that have to do with work, labor issues, and some of the challenges we encounter at work, contracts and other things. We talk about life, things that are happening to us, and then living as a whole. So today I'm going to talk a little about life, not necessarily going deep into anything in particular, but to share two channels that I'm following on YouTube that address a lot of issues that we face as parents, as spouses, issues with our children, and they teach us things that we probably would never know. So one channel talks about men in marriage, expectations, choosing life partners. The other channel also talks about parenting, life as a mother, as a woman, what to expect, how to handle your home. And I think these two channels they discuss a lot of things that are very, very helpful. And not all of us might have the time to go out looking for audios or videos that will talk to us about some of the things, but these channels, you can just follow them, and then once they release a video, I'll give you their name, so you subscribe. Once they release a video, you follow them and listen to some of the practical things that for some we do not even have answers to. So the first one is by Auntie Linda Ampa. Her channel is known as Pieces of the Portrait, where they talk about pieces of their lives and how they handle things as women, as married women, as career women, how they handled raising children, the things we have to look out for in our children, the things we have to teach our children. And since I subscribed to her page, I've found every topic that has been discussed very helpful. And so you can just go on YouTube, look for Pieces of the Portrait. This is not a paid ad. I am just sharing information that I think has been very helpful to me. So that's for the women. Pieces of the Portrait talks about a lot of things about women and motherhood and raising children. Then there's another page I follow that brings the man's perspective, that is also known as the Unbroken Man, or so. I'll look for the right name. But they bring in the man's perspective of the whole situation, the things that we women might never understand, but then you get to hear it from the man's side. So they discuss issues, maybe marriage, partners, choosing a partner, what life is, all kinds of things, but from the man's perspective. So it really gives you an idea of how your man is thinking, or how the partner you are choosing is thinking, because it's always different from the way we think. The way we process information is very different from the men, and sometimes things we see as a big deal, to them it's not a big deal at all. And so this particular podcast discusses all the issues that maybe in marriage, sustaining your love, the love in your marriage, handling finances, intentionally making time to date each other even though you are married, and things like that. And in all that, they say it from the men's perspective. So as a woman, when you hear it, it gives you an idea of what the man is also thinking when it comes to the issues or the things that we face in marriage. So let me just quickly look for the name of the page for you. And then, so it's the Unbroken Podcast, the Unbroken Podcast. So I'll encourage you to subscribe to these podcasts. Just listen to the topics and things that they discuss. You will never know. It can be helpful to you in a situation that you have no idea of how to handle, because marriage is not an easy journey, and it starts with choosing the right partner. And sometimes a lot of us, we never had an advice, or we were never told how to even look out for who is right and who wasn't right, and we've already found ourselves in situations. But in that situation, how do you make good use of it? What is the expectation of you as a spouse, as a wife, as a husband? And what are your expectations that you're also carrying into the marriage or the relationship? Because those expectations also affect the way we behave. Sometimes we have expectations of the other person that are so unrealistic. We have expectations of them that they cannot even meet or fulfill, and it puts a lot of pressure on us. So how do we handle things in a way that we are both not stressed, we don't put pressure on each other, we don't expect more than the person can give us, but most importantly, I as a Christian understand that my joy and everything is in the Lord. And so even though the Lord has given me to you, or we are together and we are supposed to support each other, I shouldn't expect that my whole joy and my whole excitement in this life is going to come from only you, because the person might not be able to meet it all. So just go and subscribe to these channels, listen to them, and as I chance upon other things, materials, podcasts, or any other discussions that I think will be very helpful to us, to help us manage our homes well, raise our children well, I would also share all that here, and then we'll move on from there. Thank you very much. See you in our next video. Bye. Please like, subscribe my videos. Please subscribe to support me, and then you can also press on the notification button just in case we release any video. You get to see it. You are notified that there's a video that has been released. Thank you. See you once again next time. Bye.